If you do not like yourself, even a great relationship can start to feel like a slow disaster. One tiny delay in a text feels like rejection. One short answer sounds like goodbye. And one normal bad day suddenly becomes proof that love is falling apart. That is how low self-esteem quietly turns love into stress, peace into panic, and connection into confusion. Today we are talking about how low self-esteem destroys relationships, not because someone is impossible to love, but because pain keeps whispering lies that feel completely real. Picture this. Your partner is in the shower for 10 minutes, and your brain is already writing a whole movie. Maybe they are bored of you. Perhaps they are texting someone better. Suddenly you are upset, distant, cold, and ready to start an argument over something that never even happened. Low self-esteem does that, takes a normal moment and dresses it up like a crisis. Instead of enjoying love, you end up investigating it like a detective with no day off. Meanwhile, the other person is standing there confused, wondering why the mood changed so fast. They say they love you, but you ask if they really mean it. Then they compliment you, but you think they are just being nice. Next, they show up for you, but you focus on the one thing they forgot. Nothing feels enough because deep down the problem is not what they are giving. The problem is what you believe you deserve. Here is where it gets rough. When someone feels small inside, they usually do one of two things. Either they cling too hard, or they push love away before it gets too close. Some people become emotional detectives, checking tones, watching every move, and turning little details into giant warnings. Others act like they do not care, stay guarded, keep distance, and pretend they are fine while secretly hoping someone will break through the wall. Both look different, but both come from the same place: fear. Low self-esteem makes compliments bounce off like rubber balls. Your partner says you look amazing, and your brain says they are lying. They call you kind, funny, smart, or beautiful, and somehow your mind replies with no way, not me. After a while, that gets exhausting for the person trying to love you. Not because they stop caring, but because nothing they say ever lands. It feels like pouring water into a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Then jealousy walks into the room like it owns the place. Every attractive person becomes a threat. Every friend becomes suspicious. Every social media feels personal. One random name on a phone screen can ruin an entire evening. Instead of building memories, the relationship starts spending all its energy calming fears that never should have been in charge. Love gets replaced with reassurance, and reassurance is never enough when insecurity is driving the car. Another big problem is that low self-esteem makes people settle for less than they should. Somebody with a weak sense of self often accepts crumbs and calls it a feast. They excuse disrespect, forgive the same nonsense over and over, and stay way too long in situations that hurt them. Because a painful relationship can feel safer than being alone when you do not believe you are worth more. That is one of the saddest tricks low self-esteem plays. It convinces people to protect a relationship that is not even protecting them. Sometimes it goes the other way too. A person with low self-esteem can become controlling without even realizing it. They ask where you are, who you are with, why you took so long, why your energy feels different, why you liked that post, why you laughed at that message. On the surface, it looks like anger. Underneath it is fear wearing a loud outfit. Control is often just insecurity trying to feel safe for 5 minutes. Of course, arguments start getting weird. The fight is never only about the dishes, the text, the late reply, or the forgotten plan. Beneath all of that is the same hidden question. Am I enough for you? That question shows up in 100 different costumes. It shows up as sarcasm. It shows up as neediness. It shows up as silence. It shows up as overthinking at 2 in the morning. Once that question starts running the relationship, every little issue becomes bigger than it really is. Soon the partner who is trying their best begins to feel tired. They may love hard, show up often, and speak clearly, but it still feels like they are taking a test they can never pass. One day they reassure, another day they explain, later they comfort. Still nothing sticks. Eventually some people burn out, not because they did not care, but because they were asked to carry pain they did not create and could not fix. Here is the part nobody likes hearing. Love cannot heal what you refuse to face. A relationship can support you, encourage you, and make life sweeter, but it cannot build your self-worth for you. That job is personal. If you hate yourself, doubt yourself, and punish yourself every day, your partner will end up fighting a voice in your head that never gets tired. That is not fair to them, and it is definitely not fair to you. Real damage happens when low self-esteem starts changing your behavior so much that it creates the exact ending you feared. You worry they will leave, so you become clingy, suspicious, reactive, and impossible to relax around. Then the relationship gets tense. Distance grows. Arguments rise. Finally, the breakup happens, and your pain says, "See, I knew it." But the truth is your fear helped build the outcome. That is what makes insecurity so brutal. It creates the storm, then points at the rain like it was always right. Still, this is not a hopeless story. Plenty of people have low self-esteem and still turn things around. Change starts when you notice the pattern instead of defending it. If every small thing feels huge, pause. When your mind jumps to the worst case, question it. If you constantly need proof of love, ask yourself why your heart refuses to believe what your eyes keep seeing. Better habits begin with honest moments like that. Confidence in relationships is not acting perfect. Security is not never feeling jealous, never getting hurt, or never needing comfort. Healthy love means you can feel something without letting it control the whole room. It means you can ask for reassurance without making it a full-time job for the other person. Strong connection means you can be loved without turning every little moment into a trial. Nobody has to become some untouchable movie character to have a good relationship. You do not need to be flawless, fearless, or magically healed overnight. What you do need is the willingness to stop making your partner pay the bill for wounds they did not cause. That changes everything. Once you stop treating love like it is about to disappear, you finally get a chance to enjoy it while it is here. Imagine how different things feel when you believe you are worthy of love. A slow reply is just a slow reply. A busy day is just a busy day. A disagreement is just a disagreement. Suddenly, everything is not a threat. Peace becomes possible. Fun comes back. Trust has room to breathe. The relationship stops feeling like a courtroom and starts feeling like a team again. So if low self-esteem has been messing with your love life, be honest about it. Stop calling chaos passion. Quit calling anxiety intuition every single time. Learn the difference between a real red flag and an old wound getting dramatic. Your relationship may not be falling apart because love is missing. It may be falling apart because insecurity keeps grabbing the microphone. You deserve a relationship where you are not begging to feel chosen every 5 minutes. Your partner deserves a version of you that is not constantly preparing for heartbreak in the middle of happy moments. Both people deserve a love that feels warm, steady, and safe instead of confusing, heavy, and exhausting. That starts when self-worth stops being optional. If this hit home, comment "I choose peace over insecurity." Tell me the one habit that hurts relationships the most in your opinion. Subscribe now to keep growing, evolving, and changing your life step by step.